I'm Nina with Parish Learning Zone. In this video series, I will answer one of the most common questions that we get asked at Parish Learning Zone. When should I take the SAT? We've discussed that there are 5 main considerations that affect the answer to this question. We've already talked about when will you need the scores, what does your schedule look like, and when you'll be ready academically. The last 2 considerations is how much improvement is needed and how will you prepare for the test. Today, we're going to talk about how much improvement is needed. This is something you need to figure out. A good way to do this is to take the PSAT as a sophomore or junior, or to take a released SAT practice test. Then, look up the freshman class profile for the schools that you're interested in attending. Find their SAT information. How close are your scores to their average scores? How much improvement do you need to make? Usually, students need a lot more practice than they think to make noticeable improvements in their SAT scores. At Parish Learning Zone, we suggest that students do a program with us that's 19 instructional hours and 8 hours of practice testing. On top of that, we assign and suggest 30 minutes to an hour of homework after each class and practice test session. This amounts to about 40 hours of practice. Of course, some students don't do the homework, and some do. Some do more homework than we assign. On average, students make about a 200-point increase in their scores. So, if you plan to spend about 40 hours or more studying, you should increase your score. You may need to spend more time than this. If you have a lot of improvement to make, as in you want to make more than a 200-point improvement in your score. You may also want to consider the scores needed for scholarships and athletic recruiting mentioned previously. Then set some goals for your test prep and make sure that they are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. This is part 4 in a 5-part video series to answer the question, when should I take the SAT? Stay tuned for part 5, the last part in this series, tomorrow.